What's up, coaches? MDV here with Ariel, and let's talk about Thursday's workout. You had an awesome opportunity today to really dial in the push press, both the barbell push press and the dumbbell push press. Now, in the past, we focused on things like torso position in the dip. We've talked about speed out of the bottom of the dip, making sure that quarter extremity movement is there. But today, let's talk about something in regard to the cycling of the movement and how can you coach that with the athletes on the way down. Sometimes when we start to ask the athletes to speed up, in particular in the push press, things get all out of sorts. This is one of the first movements where we add speed to the equation, and now we're going to ask our athletes to repeat the reps over and over and over again. It can get confusing. This is usually how I coach the quote-unquote touch-and-go push press. Ariel's going to demonstrate 3 or so reps here, just moving through the range of motion of the push press. This is what it should look like eventually. She's down in her dip, and then she drives. She's right overhead. The barbell comes back down. She moves into her next dip. On this next rep, I'm going to have her do one more. I would pause my athletes up and overhead here before getting into the push press portion, and I want to coach her on the descent of the elbows or lowering the elbows. I'm going to have her push her elbows forward here and pause in this position. So the elbows literally come forward like you're trying to push them in front of you. And now as she's coming down to the shoulders, that's the timing mechanism. As soon as the bar touches her shoulders, that's when you go into your next dip. So you're waiting for the barbell to touch the shoulders to initiate the dip. I'm going to have her go up and overhead with a push press. I'll pause her there. I'm going to have her lower on the way down. And as soon as that barbell touches her shoulders, lower into the dip, pause, back up overhead. Good. Again, lower into the dip. Nice job. And back up overhead. Cool. So you can slow the athletes down. You can walk it on in. You can slow the athletes down with a little bit of a tempo on the way down. As soon as the barbell touches the shoulders, you can have them go into the dip and pause. You give them a go call. They end up back up and overhead. And that's a good way to help them figure out, and eventually you speed it back up, that timing of the repeating of the barbell. Now in the workout, it's the same deal. The athletes start with the dumbbells on the shoulders, and as she push presses overhead, it's the same deal. Elbows come forward. She's patient with the head of the dumbbell to the shoulder into the next rep, and at speed, they look like this. Awesome. Great work. Again, what we're trying to avoid is that fault of the athletes dipping too early and the barbell or the dumbbell still being away from the body. In those cases, almost always what's going to happen is the athlete's going to start to get pulled forward, and you're going to end up with push presses going out and around. Have fun with this one. Get into that barbell and dumbbell cycling. Have a great workout and a great day.